Hello community, I hope you are doing good. In this discussion we will see how to add a group by option in the portal side, and in case you missed previous discussion about how to apply a domain or let's say the filter in the one to many field, please check link is given in the description. And if you want to learn more about Odoo, you can visit the WebLearns channel. Under the playlist you can see Odoo development, different types of playlist available with the different topic wise with the real test cases. And this is our portal development playlist. You can see here we almost covered topics here. This is our next session about how to add a group by option. So previously we already discussed about how to add a search bar, how to add a sorting feature, and now we are going to apply the group by option in this student profile. So you can see we already discussed about how you can add this sorting feature, how you can also add this filter, right? This one the searching feature, right? Then after, how to develop this list view, how to develop this form view, how to download this one, how to manage this breadcrumb, how to manage this pagination in the form side, and how to add pagination in the list view side, plus how you can also add open chatter here. Okay, in case you don't know how to create this portal feature, please check this Odoo Portal Development playlist. So let's back to our main topic, right? So the thing is, let's say if I will go to here in the student profile, now you can see at the moment the country underscore ID, this is the field name in this student profile. You can see it's a group by, right? Like Albania, like there is a 1 record, the British Indian Ocean Territory is a 1 record, India having a 10 records, and United Arab Emirates having a 1 record, right? So like this feature we are trying to implement here in the portal side. We already created this separate module, right? So the first thing is we have to work here in this controller plus in the XML side here. Now the first thing is, this is the list view, and here we are trying to implement group by option. All right, so here, like let's say so here we are trying to use, like let's say, group by list. In the dictionary we have to add here, let's say, the key and the dictionary format, same like this, right? But here let's say the none, by default it should be the none, right? And here, like, we can add here the input, so let's say none. So let's say also the order by, let me copy. So those are the labels it will display in the front end side, and we are trying to manage the specific group by applying the group by options using this input button. All right, and we have, like, let's say, the country underscore ID and a student underscore ID. Oh, sorry, not a student, but let's say the school underscore ID. Okay, and the simple thing is, here you can see in this parameter, like, we can also add here one more group by option. By default it's none, right? And let's say if not group by option, let's say by default sometimes having a none, right? So during that time we can just set by default as a none. So this is the first parameter. The first thing we have to do is in the parameter, right, and after that comma sign, right? So like this way, and then after whatsoever we select the options in the front end side means here, like let's say here. Okay, so for that, like it will automatically display like num, country and the school. Okay, and here in this URL args we have to add that parameter also, group by, and that group by option. Okay, and simple here, like we can add one more parameter. Let's say the default underscore URL. This is the compulsory key, otherwise it won't be work. Okay, so you can see this is the URL, right? So let me add here, cut this one, URL equal to student URL, std URL equal to this one, and I will use this one here. And same here, like I will try to add, let's say group by that by default selected feature. Okay, and then after, like you can see here, like we already used here the list of sorting feature, right? So here we can also add, like let's say search bar underscore group by key, and in this key we will try to paste this one, this dictionary, to display in the front end side. All right, so simple. I will try to restart the service. Let me minimize this one and I will try to refresh the screen. Now you can see this group by option is available, non, country and school, right? You can see here. Okay, but the thing is, let's say if I will try to choose the country, it should be also automatically manage this part, right? Group by with the school or group by with the country. So that part we are trying to achieve now onwards. So for that, let me add here some libraries from the Odoo itself. So first thing is the tools, import group by, right? And let's say I will try to give an alias name, like let's say group by element, like this. And let's say we can also import the iterator, item getter, like this. And let's say by default it's a none. Now let's say if group by in, let's say school underscore id, or let's say country underscore id. If it is available, then we can try to apply the group by option, right? So first thing is let's say student group by. So for example, let's say group by list dot get, and here we can pass the group by option. For our safety purpose, we are trying to use here dictionary. Okay, and let's say if this is the any of the school underscore id or country underscore id is available, then we can just use here let's say student group by dot get, and we can just use here input this one. So it will return either country underscore id or school underscore id. Basically we are trying to get this specific field name to group by. Okay, so I'm trying to store here, else like it would be blank, like this. So this is the first step. Like we already get the which option, group by option is visible, right? We are trying to store here in this variable. Now we are trying to get the group by options, right? So first thing is, you can see this is the line number 55. Let's say it's using the sudo, it's searching the records, right? So after this records, like let's say if student group by option is available, right, then after like let's say student underscore students group list, so this is the new variable we can use here. Okay, so for example we can use here, okay, g like key and the variable the right, and here like we can use here group by lm to iterate each and every record and it will return. So this specific method what it does is like we will provide here the students, right, and here we will try to add here the specific key, like which key that specific field name we can provide here. So based on that it will automatically give us the group by option in the list of dictionary. Okay, so for that like item getter, like which one we have to search. So here this is the option, and after that this for loop, before the for loop like we have to use here let's say student underscore obj dot concat and like let's say the star g, right, or else like the students written as a record set, but here now onwards we have to display in the list of records. So this is the thing, and let me add here the print statement student group list. Try to restart the service fast and refresh the screen. Okay, by default it's a country underscore id, and now you can see here it's available in the list of records, but somehow our condition is not satisfied. Okay, otherwise it will differentiate here that specific country option. So for example, so this is the student profile here, this is the group by option, group by. So let me try to debug this code. So this is the country underscore id. So let me close this one, this one. So you can see here it's display something like this, country underscore id and the students, right. By default you can see total 5 records is available. Why? Because you can see we used here the steps as a 5. Okay, so let me restart the service, refresh the screen. Now you can see here the this is the first one, this is the second country, this is for the third country, and like this based on the limit in the records it will display only those records, right. Now it's time to display in the front end side here, right, with the specific school or the country. So for that we have to just check this list view, and simple here, like we can use t dash for each t dash value. So let me minimize this one, and here I will try to use something like this. And sorry, so here this student groups. So first thing is, now we don't need this one, right? Instead here, like group students, and I will add something like this, and I will use this key. So let's say here groups students, something like this, right? And simple here, let's say t dash if group by not equal to school underscore id. So the thing is, if school group by is available, then this column we don't need to display. So that's the reason I'm trying to add here this if condition, right? And same I'm trying to apply in this column also, t dash if group by not equal to school underscore id. Now let's say the students, right? It will automatically return the list, the dictionary, the specific dictionary, right? And now here let's say th class text center, and I'm trying to take if group by equal to school underscore id, right? Then let's say t dash out, and simple I will try to use here, like let's say students and school underscore id dot name, like this. And same like the, let's say the country. And one more thing is, we can also add here the country, right? Country underscore id, something like this. And okay, so like this. And now I'm trying to upgrade the module. So basically I'm trying to upgrade this module from this terminal. Okay, and if you don't know how to configure PyCharm in Odoo, please check editor level playlist, I already explained. So let me refresh the screen. Oops, we have some error. Here it's as, but we forgot to, we just use the t dash value, which is the wrong one. Oops, yeah, another thing is like this. And here let's say the students, then after dot get, or let's say here students we need to pass. Why? Because now it's a list of dictionary format. You can see here the students. Okay, so here also I will add as a dictionary students, something like this, and trying to upgrade the module. Oops, we have some error, like TDS students school underscore id. Oh, so this is the my fault. Actually here it could be the country underscore id, right? Let me upgrade the module and refresh the screen. Now you can see here, you can see the label change as India, and it's display here the school. The header part is somehow the messy, so let me go to here again, and I will try to add one more column. Let's say t-desk if group by in school underscore id or country underscore id, right? So here, like, I will try to use a new column, and so this is the roll number, and this is the total fees. But here, okay, so what I did is, like, I just created a one more header part. Basically, it will only display the specific group by option here, and then after it will automatically start the normal header. Let's say the id, photo, name, the school, country, roll number, and the fees, right? So total 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 7 is there. So let's say here I will try to use all span is save 7, sorry, 6, and let's say this is the 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, right? And here, let's say the roll number and fees is here, student dot country underscore id dot name, that is fine. The group by not equal to the school underscore id and country underscore id. Okay, so let me upgrade the module and refresh the screen. So let's say this is the normal view, right? By default the 10 record is available like this way, but let's say if I will try to use the school, oh, the header part is missing, right? You can see here. Or let's say if I will try to none, so let's see where is the mistake. I think my mistake is here. Upgrade the module and refresh the screen. Oops. Oh, I found here the one more mistake, the spelling mistake, group by, right? Let me check everything is okay. Alright, so everything is okay, and I'm trying to upgrade the module and refresh the screen. You can see India, let's say having these students like 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. So let's confirm here. It's a 7 student, but still you can see 10 record is available here, right? After that you can see Albania having a 1, UAE having a 1, and British India having a 1, right? So Albania and British having a 1, that is the confirm. After that you can see we already set the limit, right? Those are the 7, 8, 9 and 10. So total 10 record is available, but let's say the first record is the India, so it should be available all the 10 records, not the 7 record, right? So here we have to change one more logic for the group by option. So for that let me just cut this part from here to, let's say, the specific order by option. So this one. Now let's say I will try to add here equal to student group by plus comma plus and default order by, like this, right? And we have to just refresh the screen only, restart the screen only, no need to upgrade the module, right? And I will try to refresh the screen, and now you can see Albania, the British India Ocean and India having the 7 records. Now you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, sorry, my bad, and 2 records of this one. Now you can see once I will go to the second page, you can see the remain Indian students available here, the 2 records, right? And UA having a 1 record. So like this way you can add group by option, and you can also add some attractive let's say here or let's say h1 tag, right? And here let's say this one, and close this tag, and simple I will try to upgrade this module. You can see country India, the United Arab Emirates, right? And if I will choose the student, you can see here you can also even confirm, like let's say the school XML3 having a 3 records, right? So you can see here so 3 records, 1 record, 4 record, and now let's say here you can see the total number of record is available, right? You can also do the same here. Let's say t dash out students and the lamp, right? Let me upgrade the module and refresh the screen. Oh, sorry, not this one, but this one. See total number of records. And let's say if I will switch to the country, you can see here it's display 8 records. Why? Because here in the current screen you can see 8 record is display. But let's say if I'm going to the next view page, you can see here like total 2 record is display here. It's not display here the number of total students available in India, but it's display here only those visible students in this view. All right, you can try to implement group by option. All right, if you have any doubt related this topic, please comment below, and see you in our next session. And our next session would be like how you can also add dynamic data passing from portal to the backend side to create a new record set of the student. All right, and we are trying to also implement the web related tutorials. Let's say how you can implement the include or exclude feature. So see you in our next session.